كيف الحال? Welcome to Learn Arabic Online with Lubna Dumayan. Do you know your way to resumption? If you know how to resume, you are on the right track. To guide your audience through your Arabic expressive written or spoken ideas, you may be in need of a resumptive pronoun, termed as راجع or عائد in Arabic. Literally means returner. Is a personal pronoun emerging in a relative clause which restates the antecedent after an interval. Employing resumptive pronouns is a way of salvaging a sentence from pointless gaps built up from a pause or an interruption, just as an embedded clause, a series of adjectives violating the syntactic constraints. It is when you, the speaker, have started a sentence, realizing at a certain point that it is impossible or at least difficult to finish it grammatically without the use of a resumptive pronoun. It does bring back the spirit of the antecedent after an interference. So, they are inserted into sentences at the time of the appearance of a distance, a gap, aiming to bring the subject back to sight in order to avoid the gaze of puzzled eyes or wondering brains. What is he talking about? What is she saying? Please do not confuse the senses when speaking Arabic. I encourage the use of resumptive pronouns to make your definitions hit the target. That is to say, in Arabic, resumptive pronouns are essential for a sentence to be grammatical, unlike English. Under the broad shade of the purpose of resumptive pronouns use in Arabic lies numerous motives based on syntactic positions. The resumptive pronoun appears in WH questions, like when using which, for example, relative clauses, or topicalization constructions, or what is known as Clitic left dislocation constructions. Very fancy words. Don't let them scare you. I will clarify it. Let's learn about the constructions and positions in which the resumptive pronouns appear in modern standard Arabic. They are to be seen in, as I just mentioned, WH interrogatives. According to literature, Arabic necessitates a resumptive clitic in prepositional object position and in possessor position. In this case, a gap is not allowed. A gap appears when there is no resumptive pronoun in use. Sometimes it is allowed, sometimes not, as you will see with some examples. So to avoid this breach in prepositional object position, a resumptive pronoun falls in. For example, أي, which, أي جامعة ذهبت إليها. أي involves a possessive construction. So the following word will be the second term of this إضافة construction. First term أي جامعة, second term. And since the following noun is indefinite, it will bear double كسرة, تنوين. Alright? أي جامعة ذهبت إليها. Which university did you go to? And we stop there after to. We don't need to say to it to make the sentence grammatically correct, right? But in Arabic, we need a resumptive pronoun matching in number and gender. And since جامعة is masculine, singular feminine, we will be using ha representing it. Ha, third person, singular feminine. So here, أي جامعة ذهبت إلى, we can't stop there. We can't have that gap. Alright? We have to add ha. And to attach ha to the preposition إلى, the shortened alif will turn to a ya with sukun and then ha, إليها. أي مؤلف قرأت كتابه. أي, which, مؤلف, author. قرأت, قرأت, have you read. كتابه, his book. So which author's book have you read? Here you have to split the possessive construction and insert the verb in between when you ask a question. So أي مؤلف قرأت كتابه, and who, since we have this distance, we need to use a resumptive pronoun, the returner, who, referring to the author. مؤلف is singular masculine, and the best match is who, singular, third person singular masculine. Which author's book have you read? Alright? I hope it's clear. So, note that Arabic alternates between both a resumptive pronoun and a gap in object position. For example, أي الطلاب قابل المدير. Here we don't see any resumptive pronoun. Check the verb قابل, to meet. It doesn't have anything attached to it. So أي الطلاب, and أي is in the accusative. So careful with the case that would help you answer the question. So we are asking for the object of the sentence. أي الطلاب, and this time the following term is definite. That's why it comes with just one kasra in this genitive construction. أي الطلاب قابل المدير. Let's answer the question. قابل, we have verb and subject and object. So in this case, a gap is allowed. We don't need to attach a resumptive pronoun to the verb. So we say قابل المدير, let's say طلاب الجامعة. قابل, because we said which students has the principal met. So we are asking about which students. So قابل المدير, let's say the principal met university students. طلاب, and see here, this is the object of the verb قابل. طلاب in the accusative طلاب الجامعة. And this is a possessive construction. الجامعة طلاب الجامعة. The principal met the university students. So in here, in this case, a resumptive pronoun is not necessary. We will keep a gap in here. We don't need any returner. Here, أي. See, the first word is in the nominative. أي الطلاب قابلهم. And we have a resumptive pronoun appearing right after the verb. المدير. So these two, while translating them in English, you would have the same sentence. But in Arabic, we have different grammar. Maybe you would answer the same way. It is the same question, but just grammar is different. All right? So أي الطلاب قابلهم المدير. Here we are. How are we going to answer? We will have a nominal sentence with subjects, predicates. So we will start with the subject. So طلاب الجامعة. طلاب الجامعة. This is the subject, and predicates will be a verbal sentence. قابلهم. قابلهم. This is fancy Arabic. قابلهم المدير. So here we are in need of a resumptive pronoun. Alright? Mentioning the university students. طلاب الجامعة قابلهم المدير. And here we were asking for the object of the sentence. So when you ask for the object, the first word will be in the accusative, and the following, the verb will not carry any resumptive pronoun. Alright? Here we have another example. مديرة. Again, first word is in the accusative. أي. So this time أي is the second term of إضافة. So أي doesn't have to always be positioned in the beginning of the sentence, or doesn't have to be always the first term of a genitive construction. So مديرة أي مدرسة. Here we have splitted the possessive construction by inserting a which in the middle. So in questions you will have to do so. Split the possessive construction. كلمت. Which school's principal did you talk to? So here we didn't have to attach any resumptive pronoun because we are asking for the object of the sentence. Simple traditional question with simple traditional answer. Verb and subject, object. So this is the way that you would answer. كلمت. كلمت. You spoke to. كلمت. Or you talked to. كلمت. مديرة. This is the object of the sentence. So we have the subject is you. كلمت. أنت كلمت. You. مديرة. Say مدرستي. And you name the school. مدرستي. So in this genitive construction, when the indefinite second term is followed by a third term, it will lose its tanween. But if it's the last term, it will carry double kasra. So madrasati, and you finish. You name any name, doesn't matter. So which school's principal did you talk to? So I talked to the whatever school's principal. Here the same question but with different case. مدير, this time مدير أي مدرسة كلمته. Who referring to the school's principal, and مدير is singular masculine. So who is the best match? Third person singular. So here you would say مدير مدرستي. The way that you will answer, you will start with the subject. مدير مدرستي, and you name the school. كلمته. كلمته, referring to the principal. Alright. It must be noted that the resumptive pronoun serves as a link between the main clause and the relative clause, referring back to the relativized noun in the main phrase. While relatives with a definite antecedent allow a gap or a resumptive in object position, relatives with an indefinite antecedent only allow a resumptive in object position. For example, قابلت الرجل الذي أعرفه. I met the man that I knew. So here is the relative pronoun. الاسم الموصول. الذي is matching in number and gender with the antecedents, الرجل. So this is the main clause. I met the man. And الرجل is definite with the particle ال. أعرفه. Here we have used the who referring to الرجل, the man, singular, masculine. Alright? Here, this equals قابلت, I met الرجل الذي أعرفه. So you may or may not use the resumptive pronoun. Okay? With the definite antecedent, الرجل. But if I say قابلت رجلا, indefinite, we got rid of the definite article ال, أعرفه. You have to use the resumptive pronoun who, referring to رجل. So, I met the man that I knew. For all of them, it's same in English, but in Arabic it's different. So, قابلت رجلا أعرفه. And here, with an indefinite antecedent, we don't use the relative pronoun. Alright? شركة مولها الرجل. A company that the man financed. So مولا, to finance, to fund. Ha referring to the company. شركة is singular feminine, and you may understand that from the ta marbuta, from the tied up ta in the end of the noun شركة. So here شركة is indefinite. That's why we had to use a resumptive pronoun ha. شركة مولها الرجل. Okay? So a company that the man financed or funded. هذا بيت الرجل الذي نبحث عنه. So this is the man's house that we are looking for. Here we have attached the resumptive pronoun because it is preceded by the preposition an. Here you have the option of having it or not after a verb. But with prepositions, you have to attach a resumptive pronoun. So this is the man's house that we are looking. نبحث عنه. بحث عن. Looking for. بحث عن. To look for. That we are looking for. And who referring to the house of the man. Beit is singular, masculine. That's why we are using who. المنزل الذي نعيش فيه. The house that we are living in. So we don't say the house that we are living in it. We don't need that it. Alright? So, but in Arabic we have to attach the he, the resumptive pronoun he, to the preposition في. عاش في. بحث عن. So, the house that we are living in. المدرسة التي درست فيها. المدرسة is the antecedent. التي, the relative pronoun, is matching in number and gender. مدرسة is singular, feminine. درست فيها. The school that I studied at. We don't say at it, just at. فيها referring to the school. المدرسة. درست في. Study at. So here, عن, في are followed by resumptive pronouns. قطة, a cat. وجدتها في حديقتي. A cat that I found in my garden. وجدتها, referring to a cat. Alright? So remark that indefinite clauses do not include relative pronouns like الذي, التي, but they must hold a resumptive pronoun. If the clause points out a noun or a noun phrase that is the object of a verb or a preposition. What about resumptive pronouns in Clitic, right, dislocation? Because in Arabic we start from right to left, so it would be right clitic dislocation. If I translate this sentence, we will have a left clitic dislocation in English. So here with this sentence, صديقتي ليلى, my friend Layla, stop. رأيتها البارحة. I saw her yesterday. Ha, referring to Layla, since Layla is a proper noun, feminine singular, we will be using ha to refer to this antecedents. So my friend Layla, I saw her yesterday, البارحة. In syntax, dislocation is a sentence structure in which a constituent occurs outside the clause boundaries, either to its left or to its right. The dislocated element is often separated by a pause, comma, in writing, from the rest of the sentence. Its place within the clause is often occupied by a resumptive pronoun. In this case, we have ha. The constituent located in a right dislocation is considered as advanced. It comes before everything in the sentence. This construction can be used to emphasize or define a topic. So with this structure, I am attracting your attention to my friend Leila. So, my friend Leila is the topic of this sentence. Alright? If the indefinite pronouns ma, that which, what, whatever, whatsoever, or men, who, whoever, whomever, which is used to refer to unspecified individuals and may denote one person or a group, refer to the objects of a verb or a preposition, are usually followed by a resumptive pronoun in the relative clause. For example, أحب كل ما تكتبه من قصص. أحب كل ما, I like all that. أحب كل ما تكتبه من قصص, I like all the stories that you write. So here the following verb will have a resumptive pronoun mentioning ma, and since ma is undefined, it will be treated as a singular masculine using who, third person singular masculine. Okay? هذا ما أقصده بالضبط. This is exactly بالضبط. This is one expression, always, mostly always followed, preceded by the preposition be. بالضبط, exactly. This is exactly what I mean. قصد, to mean. أقصده, I mean. And who, referring to ما matching who. أقصده. This is exactly what. So what is undefined? That's why we have to use who. This is exactly what I mean. شكره, he thanked him. على ما قدمه. قدم, to offer. He thanked him for what he offered. So here who referring to ma. So ma plus verb plus resumptive pronoun. Who. He thanked him for what he offered. يبيع البائع بضائعه لمن يحتاجها. The seller sells his merchandise بضائعه to whoever or whomever needs it. Here باع لي, باع لي, and we have attached من to li, but this time the resumptive pronoun will refer to the object of the main clause, not to men, not to the undefined men. Okay, men refers to individuals, it's unspecified. Ma, to things. So يحتاجها referring to بضائع, and since بضائع is plural, non-human plural, it will be treated as feminine singular when it comes to pronouns. So يحتاجها, to whoever needs it. The resumptive pronoun revives its past. We have to revive our light, manifest our dreams, and realize our worth. I am leaving, but you keep struggling with resumption in all its aspects. Or maybe not, it's your choice. Stay tuned for more Arabic. ابقوا معي للمزيد من دروس اللغة العربية. Now we're speaking Arabic. إلى اللقاء.